Hey guys, bit of a different one today. Today I am looking at a book. Yes, a book. I'm making a video about a book. It is a Lego book. It is a Star Wars book, but this Lego Star Wars book does not actually include any Lego parts. There's nothing in there to build that you might think that I would review a book like this for. I am specifically just looking at the pages in this beautiful book. This is Ultimate Lego Star Wars from DK. Now, I've been waiting for this for a while now. This is basically an encyclopedia of everything that Lego have made for the Star Wars universe. So if you've ever had a Lego Star Wars set in the past, it will be in here, and all the details of the minifigures. So I'm going to take a look at that today because it's such an incredible book. First of all, look, you know it's a posh book because it comes in an actual cardboard sleeve. Look at that. That's bulletproof. Maybe not. But here's the book itself. Now it's a substantial book. It's about 300 pages, hardback. It's a coffee table book essentially, and it's beautiful. And what I wanted to look at today was just show you what's going on in this book. For example, here's a timeline of the Lego Star Wars series starting. Well, that's when the film came out, 77, and Star Wars then in 99, first Lego Star Wars set released. And it's basically a chronology of everything they've ever made. Behold, look. Every single Obi-Wan Kenobi minifigure that there has ever been, from right back in '99 for the Gungan sub, right up into the new stuff that they did for Clone Wars and whatnot. And it's a really great way, if you're a collector, to check that you've got the right parts for your specific Lego set. So you can check you've got the right head with the right body and whatnot. And just look how beautiful it is. And it's absolutely everything. All Yodas. There's Macy with his purple lightsabers. There's so much going on here. Luke, every single Luke from way back there. I'll show you in a bit the Jedi Landspeeder that I was really excited to see, because that's one of my first ever Lego Star Wars sets. Right up to the more modern Luke stuff over here. More Luke. Every single version of Luke is listed here. Every single version of Emperor Palpatine, Darth Maul, and it's information about that specific minifigure, where it appeared, what set, and the code for the set, so you can check exactly. Oh, Asajj Ventress, that was one of my favourite characters from Star Wars, from the Clone Wars. Every single Darth Vader. There's been a few. Look, and again, you can check the head with the armour, with the lightsaber, make sure you've got it all there. So this is a beautiful reference, especially if you're a Lego minifigure collector, which I've dabbled with in the past, as you might expect from having so many Lego sets in to review. This is angry clones. Now this is great. Look, it shows you the different angry clone face. Oh, have I got angry clone face? Yeah, look. Angry clone, angry clone, angry clone, angry clone, angry clone. The famous angry clone head. He's angry, he's a clone. I'd be angry too if I'd been cloned. I think it'd be quite rude. And look, even all the battle droids, the annoying crap battle droids that they used to throw into the Clone Wars sets just to fill up the bulk, you still get them listed as well, which is pretty cool. General Grievous. So basically any minifigure that you've ever had for any set ever, all the way up to The Force Awakens, I believe. They've not included information for The Last Jedi. Even though some of those sets are out, I assume it's because the film's not out here at time of recording in November 2017. Looking forward to that next month. Absolutely fantastic. Also, as well as the minifigures, droids as well. Droids. You get information about from behind the scenes, so basically what goes into producing the real minifigures at Lego. And one thing that is included that is a bit of a freebie, you see here you've got information about how they proof the minifigures before they go off to Lucasfilm and I suppose now Disney. You get a couple of these. And these are examples of sheets that would actually go into designing each minifigure, so information about the printing, all the colours, all the accessories that are used. And that's the kind of thing approved for production, stamped by Lego, Disney, Lucasfilm. So this is a nice thing. You get one for Alia Sakura, and also a First Order Flame Trooper, which is pretty awesome. Just to show you how they actually do that and the processes involved, which is a nice sort of inclusion. You know, you might have appreciated a minifigure or some building blocks more, but I like them. I think they're cool. That's cool. Let's see what now. Moving on, as well as minifigures, you've also got locations and all the sets with places, so not the vehicles but the places, like the first ever one on Naboo, and moving on through Naboo onto like Tatooine and whatnot, and every single set that was a set of a place is listed. Surprisingly, there weren't that many. I always thought there were more sort of location sets of Star Wars, but they do tend to concentrate on vehicles. They also detailed the 2 different UCS Death Stars, the controversial one. This one from 2008 and the identical one from 2016. And I always thought, why are people complaining? Yeah, it looks different. It's really not. If you sort of compare the 2, especially on the angle of the photo, they're exactly the same sets. They just have different minifigures. Exactly the same set, so I can kind of see why people were pissed off to pay about £300 for them. But anyway, it's interesting to have it all listed here to tell you exactly who you're getting, all the details of the set. Now, vehicles. This is what I was particularly interested in. All the vehicles ever. I remember that. I had that in 1999, and I think we reviewed the most recent one in 2015. So look on the site to see the review of that, because that's a great set. All the Naboo Starfighters, they get all the Flash Speeders and Gungan subs from the original run from episode 1. And I had this as well in 99, Anakin's Pod Racer set, which included there. It's so exciting to see these things again. One thing that I was happy to see, I've marked it here, Landspeeder. I remember someone bought me that for I think it was my 19th birthday at university, when it was a bit of a joke. Here, have some daft Lego. They're doing Star Wars sets now. And it was a bit of a joke then, but it really got me into Star Wars Lego, which was cool. As did that thing. I think it cost about £4 in 99. The Droid Fighter, later called the Vulture Droid. But it was such a simple set. I think there was about 40 or 50 pieces in it. And it didn't actually angle. You had to take the pieces apart to turn it into a walking droid, something they sort of changed later on, the new one from 2014 that could actually walk by itself. But it's great. It just shows you how things have evolved. So they pick a vehicle and then they'll show you how that's changed. Example, yeah, the MTT, so the first one, which is very, very blocky. It's before they had curved pieces, and then so you can sort of move on through the evolution of Lego style to what they can create in recent years. And it is genuinely interesting. If you're into Lego, if you're into Star Wars, it is a genuinely good book to get for that. Let's go for all the Star Destroyers and all the different versions, even the microfighter versions, which we reviewed as well. Check the site. The big Star Destroyer, the Super Star Destroyer that we I really love to get that set. From the TIE Fighters, I had the original TIE Fighter as well in 2001, through to the newer versions. And like I say, it does include stuff all the way up to The Force Awakens, and also the expanded series on things like Rebels, the Clone Wars, and I think some of the video game sets as well. Oh, Slave 1 as well, right there. Yeah, something like that. Rogue Shadow, I remember from The Force Unleashed. I always really wanted that. The thing is, with a lot of these sets, they're completely out of production now. The TIE Crawler. Oh, you can't buy these things. That's a shame about a lot of this. You see something, and you'll see something that you never knew existed. And you think, oh, I can't remember that when that came out. Like, I think I completely missed Previs's Mandalorian Fighter from 2012. But I want that. I want that now, but they don't make it anymore. And if you look on eBay for this kind of stuff, it will cost a hell of a lot, because that's just Lego. But one other thing, yeah, behind the scenes, each section ends with a rundown telling you basically how they designed their sets, like sort of how they designed this particular ship from The Force Awakens, and how they had to sort of go through the process of dealing with Lucasfilm to check that it was okay. The set that was finished actually matched the set that you see in the film. So it's an interesting production kind of to go through. And there's index of everything, so all the sets that have ever been released. If you remember it, if you have it, you can look through here, get the details, check that you've got the correct minifigures and whatnot. So this is, what have I done with that? Here it is. This is GK Books Ultimate Lego Star Wars. It's fantastic if you're a collector of Star Wars Lego, or if you're wanting to be a collector of Star Wars Lego. Everything is in here, right the way up to this year's releases. And it's a fantastic read as well, and it's a great coffee table book as well, so you can sort of drop that down and people will want to pick it up to flick through. So check this out. Roger, 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 Roger.